Hi, good morning. This is going to be a day trading recap. My name is Devin and you're watching Reward Risk. So this morning the setup was Tesla. Over the weekend big news came out. Tesla did really well in their deliveries, way outperformed their expectations. There was a lot of social media attention, so I knew coming into this morning that the price was going to be up huge. There's going to be a lot of volume. So let's kind of get into the trade setup. So I woke up this morning to pre-market and the price is sitting around $1,134 and there seems to be some resistance here. So I didn't know if I wanted to trade this, so I went back to sleep. And then when I saw it again, the price is starting to push up. And let's take a look here. So you can see the price is starting to push up, and I really want to get in this morning because one of the reasons is I don't really trade pre-market. It's not like a thing I normally do. However, when it got above 150, I started getting a lot of FOMO because this morning I saw it about 134. I thought it was probably going to stay there and wait till the market opens before it started moving even higher. So pre-market it was already up like 8%, and so when I got up to about 150, yeah, I had some major FOMO and I started sizing in. I sized in here, knowing that this is kind of overbought territory. And then when I pulled back and it hit the 13-day moving average, I got in again. I bought a little bit more here, this little dip right here, and when the market opened, the price really started to push down. So let's see. We opened at about $1,147 and it got down to $1,135. So during the dip, I bought a little bit more and I bought a little bit more, and the reason was because one, the price was up a lot during pre-market, and so there's going to be traders who are trying to sell their gains. And the other is that I really saw the support about $133, and so we got pretty close. We got pretty close on this wick on the way down. But I saw that after the initial volume with this huge volume bar right here, that red volume really started to die down, and you see these wicks up kind of gave me some hope that this was going to push back up, and especially with the VWAP sitting right here, I thought it was also going to help support the price as well. So once the price started pushing, I started putting in my sell orders, and I was sizing out slowly as well as I was sizing in. I definitely wanted to capture some of the gains, but I don't want to sell too early and lose all of my positions. So definitely here you can see us. Let me try to adjust my charts here. Okay. 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 All right. So I started kind of selling, putting in my orders here, and I was starting to get out on these wicks that are coming up. And then on this pullback, I thought that the 13-day moving average would be a good point where I can kind of size in again and go for a second round. Here, my thought was that we might get some support here, and this was going to be a small dip before it starts shooting back up. This definitely was not the case, and it got kind of sketchy over here because, let's take a look. It got kind of sketchy because this broke the VWAP and it reached the morning lows. So I bought a little bit more, sized it a little bit, sized it a little bit, and on this wick, I was ready to stop out. Again, I thought that the support was about $1,135, and this was hitting below 1,140. So at that point, you know, I had my stops ready and ready to, you know, stop out if I needed to. So luckily, the price came back up, and when it did, I started sizing out again. I lost some shares here, and again when it rose again, and I sold some here. My concern at this point was that that we are not really pushing up higher. We're kind of trading sideways, and something like this can roll over very easily. And because of that, I put my stop loss right about the bottom of this wick. I definitely do not want to see the price fall below these red candles here, because then that's going to be a strong signal that the price is going to be pushing down. So I pretty much got out of all my shares at this point right here. However, and you know, I shut down my computer. I was done for the day. At some point later, I came back and I was looking at the price. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe it's starting to come back. So I see this U starts forming. I see this U starts forming, and I see this the price kind of changing directions here, and that might be pushing back up. So I got in with a small size, again, because at this point it's about 7:50 in the morning, and we're just not going to get as much action as we do, you know, the first hour of market open. So you know, I came in for a quick scalp, basically. I got in 158. Sold at 162, sold again at 164, and sold again at, I can't even see what this price is. Let's see. But basically, sold at about 165, and at that point I was done. So overall, just a really good trading setup, especially with good news and strong fundamentals. I was really not that scared, even during this red candle right here. However, I mean, the trade could have gone the other way, but I really had a lot of confidence looking at the volume and looking at the news and the fundamentals that this was not going to really break down. And right now we can see that the price is about 177, so much higher than when I was scalping the position. But I usually do not let my orders sit in there all day. I'm gonna probably get out after a couple hours of trading, and then I'm done. And I just don't like to be in the market after about 9 or 10 o'clock. So overall, I actually made about $3,000 to $4,000 overall. However, I did buy a couple of Tesla shares that I'm holding for my long-term position as well. Okay, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this market recap. Please hit the like button if this was useful for you, or if you have any questions, please comment below and subscribe for more content. I don't know that I can do this type of video very often because I do work on projects during my regular time. However, I do want to try to push out more YouTube videos, and as the year progresses, I will have more time to do these videos. Again, please comment below. I'm happy to answer any questions. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.